A healthy outside starts on the inside. Hi, I'm Dorian, and I am the founder of the Limitless Lifestyle Academy for Women. And here at the Academy, we do not practice dieting. Isn't that good news? We practice habit-based lifestyle nutrition because changing your habits around food will get you results and will provide you with the tools to sustain those results. And you won't have to restrict yourself at all. Who likes restriction? Not me. So learn and adopt new habits, health habits, and make healthier nutrition choices for achieving your goals and to sustain those goals while still enjoying all those foods that you love, okay? No restriction. So how do you do that, Dorian? Well, here are a few habits that you could get started with, okay? You don't want to make all of these habits at once. You want to start with a fundamental habit. This is what we teach our members, and then build on that. So you build on small successes until you have really adopted that habit and it's become a new part of your life. So here's some of the 5 fundamental habits that we teach. First one is eating slowly. Another one is knowing your portion sizes and measuring your food. Another one, and this is really tough for a lot of people, is to eliminate processed foods. Now, you're not going to do it all at once. You have a process to do this, and you take it in small steps so you build on success. So with the processed foods, the first thing that you could do is start shopping on the outside of the grocery store. And then the last one is hydration. And that is to drink half your body weight, not half your body weight, half your body weight in ounces. So if you weigh 150 pounds, you want to try to drink at least 75 ounces of water consistently throughout the day. All right? Moving on, we're going to talk about 2 of the habits. So the first one I'd like to talk about is eating slowly. So what's the big deal with eating slowly? You're going to help your body to do its job, okay? It takes 20 minutes for the signals to get from your belly to your brain that you're kind of eating, right? And so if you eat a whole lot of stuff, right, your brain is still not getting those I'm full cues. So you're going to keep eating. So if you spread it out, you're going to eat less and you're going to have a more robust digestion process. Slowly eating leads to feeling more in control of your eating, right? It's just natural, right? If you're shoving your food down your face, that's not in control. But if you're eating slowly and you're being mindful about what you're doing, you have more control. Eating slowly also helps you get leaner and feel more satisfied with food. There's another thing also called the thermic effect of food, and that's how many calories you actually burn to digest your food. So the more efficiently you're digesting your food, the more calories you're going to burn. So here's some tips to eat slowly. This is the fun part. You can set a timer on your phone. You can have like an egg timer that you really want to try to pace yourself. Here's another really good one. Set your fork down in between bites, like put it down. Don't put it down and hold it, put it down. Finish what's in your mouth and then you can pick up your fork again. Have a conversation with somebody. One of the reasons that the Mediterranean diet is so successful, if you look at the Mediterranean diet pyramid, at the very bottom, the base of the pyramid is family, like eating with people, talking with people. And that's why a lot of people who live in the Mediterranean practice is their part of their, just the way that they do things, right? They're much leaner. And that's one of the reasons that style of eating works. And the other thing that you can do is chew longer, right? We're always in such a rush, right? We like choo-choo, down it goes, choo-choo, down it goes. And again, that's going to help with the efficiency of your digestion because your digestion starts in your mouth. And putting your fork down is going to help you do that chew longer. So let's move on to nutrition habit number 2. Fundamental, and most people do not practice this habit properly, and that is hydration. Did you know that, here's some stats for you. Your brain is 75% water. Your blood is 83% water. Your heart is 79%. Even your bones are 22% water. So pretty impressive, right? How much water is in your organs. So wouldn't it make sense that if you're not hydrating them well enough, that your body's not going to be working efficiently enough? So cellular hydration is necessary also for your body to function at its complete optimal. Interestingly enough, a natural appetite suppressant, a lot of times our hunger cues, we mistake thirst and dehydration for hunger. So if you're hungry in between meals, drink water first. A lot of times it's just that you're getting dehydrated and you'll forego that snack. So water's needed by your brain to produce hormones and neurotransmitters. And if you look at some of my other videos here about hormones, you will understand how important that is. Another really cool thing is that all you ladies are going to love this. And I think this is the number one thing when I tell people about water, or women about water. They're like, okay, now I'm going to make sure that I do it. Water is necessary to burn fat. Lipolysis, which is your metabolism of fat and lipids, starts with hydrolysis. So if you're not hydrated properly, that metabolizing your fat isn't going to work right. So you want to make sure that that's happening, especially if you're trying to lose weight. And the last thing I'll say to you about this is that if you're thirsty, you're already dehydrated, okay? So don't get thirsty. Just keep drinking regularly throughout the day. So here's what you're going to do if you want to put this into practice. You're going to choose either hydration or the eat slowly habit. If you choose hydration, remember, you're going to calculate half of your body weight and drink that in ounces of water throughout your day. Okay, you can drink more, but try to get at least that. Two things, you're going to choose 2 to 4 days this week that you're going to commit to practicing your new habit and write it down. Like it's going to be Tuesday and Thursday, I am going to start drinking my water at 7 a.m. and I'll finish my water by 6 p.m. Get really that specific, okay? Write it down with times and days that you're going to do this. And then at the end of the week, whatever habit that you did, you're going to rate yourself based on 2 things. The first one is, how successful was I on a scale of 1 to 10? And then the second one is, how confident do I feel that I can add another day on next week and be successful? Make sense? Okay. So at the end of the week, you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10. How successful was I with this habit? And then how confident am I that I can repeat it and add a day on next week? So here's what you have to do to use these numbers. You might rate yourself an 8 or a 9 for success. But then you might say, oh gosh, I don't feel confident that I can do it again next week and add another day on. So you might have rated yourself a 6. In that scenario, you're going to repeat your first week until both your numbers are between 8 and a 10, your success and your confidence. And then you just keep doing that every week until you are at 7 days and you're rating yourself between an 8 and a 10 on both of those 2 metrics. And voila, the new habit is installed in the hard drive. So I really do hope that this little lesson will serve you, and I'd love to invite you to my free weekly masterclass called The Better Side of 40, where we dive into all sorts of cool topics like this that can help you live in harmony with your hormones. Registration link here in the description where you can register for the webinar. So I really hope to see you there, and I hope that you have an absolutely hydrated and limitless day.